Welcome back to the Adventures of Booker. Espio. Joel. Troy Baker, the captain.
Don't you mean Simon Blackwell, Dwibs?
Yeah, and Simon Blackwell too. And that guy off that Professor Layton game.
Let's talk about
that would be Henry from Miracle Mask.
Yeah, him.
We'll get.
That reminds me, Dwibs. You and Puroy are sort of the Troy Baker and Laura Bailey of our group when you think about it. I mean, you're blatant and.
But Dwibs and Shura aren't constantly getting paired up together.
Well, they sort of are. Leighton and Emmy, Apollo, and
Trixie. I get it. And since I'm gonna have Shiroi voice one specific woman character in Lost Future, yeah, I guess you can say that.
Yep. And it may also be a case in some Final Fantasy games as well. Not to mention some other couples in Ace Attorney.
Goody.
So yeah, it's a good.
So yeah,
bomb blocks can also be useful.
The Troy Baker and Laura Bailey of our team.
What a great idea! Oh man, I wish I'd thought of that.
Not bad.
All right.
Do you want to review the techniques?
No.
Review the techniques. I'll review the techniques. These techniques suck. 0 out of 5 stars.
We're almost halfway there.
That's Tio's thing.
Yeah, but Tio's not here, so
yeah, someone has to take up the torch.
Yeah.
Of course.
And besides, we live in the same continent, so
is there really any meaning to life?
That includes me. And
Shiroi
too. Yeah. Yay. Sorry, Jova, you're out.
Wait, out of what?
Europe.
We all live in Europe. You don't.
Exactly.
But actually, even then,
so it makes me unique.
Actually, even then, me and Shiroi are even connected to mainland Europe. We live on a big island.
Exactly.
We're a part of the European Union, but like we're not technically in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. From what I hear, UK is apparently considered the black sheep of Europe in some regards.
I live in a country.
I think that's Greece right now.
I live in a country that.
Why is that?
I live in a country that looks like someone sitting on a bench, and Shiroi lives in a country that looks like a dragon.
And Tio lives in the country that looks like a boot.
Or a dick.
What? That's one mesh of
Right.
Pedro lives in a country that's basically part of Spain broken off into Portugal.
Yeah.
Jova lives in a country that has 3 time zones.
Basically, there was a Spanish dude who didn't really like Spain in general, so he basically started a war against Spain, and eventually they started conquering more and more territory, more and more, and eventually that guy's territory he conquered from Spain became Portugal, basically.
It's weird.
That's right. But the only reason that's right. The only reason my country even exists is because a specific Spanish dude got bored.
No, but basically what I was saying was Greece are in a lot of trouble with the rest of the Union, so...
There's a lot of things you can do when you're bored.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's funny you mention that, because how my country sort of exists because, well,
I wonder if that's how Wales and Scotland came to be.
It's fun. Well, it's funny. Well, because the way that America came to be was because of
one thing that I like.
Were sort of getting bored in England.
One thing that I like about it is that one of the main reasons America became independent from England is because America was forcing Americans to drink tea. So at one point the Americans got so tired of it that
United Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay.
Empire.
Fine. Okay. United Kingdom. Basically, Americans got tired of being forced to drink tea, so they famously dropped the tea into the sea. And proclaimed war on the UK.
How dare you?
What did we ever do to you?
It's tea.
Well, we weren't too fond of the taxes that came with it.
Anyway, question.
Okay, no, that's fair, but there's no need to dump it.
It's perfectly good tea.
Well, get fish high on caffeine.
Well, we had to do something, and well, we were sort of stupid back then. We're a lot smarter now.
Question, guys.
Yourself in a body of the opposite sex. Where do you go first?
I know where I'm going. To town.
The hospital.
The shower road. No. I mean the hospital. Yes, the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, If I found myself in a girl's body, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, it's like this. If I found myself in a girl's body, yet I found that I could still swap back at will, I'd actually be a-okay. It'd be neat to explore the different gender.
If I found myself in a guy's body, I'd probably go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I need to get this checked out.
I can imagine you now. Doctor, why have I got testicles now?
Or doctor,
What the
why do
hell?
I have... Doctor, what are these things on my torso?
It's called a
Alright,
vagina.
so most people answer the shower room.
Dwibs. Dr. Dwibs, I don't think that we find a vagina on your torso.
Anyway, most
That
people...
would be really weird.
I think
So yeah,
anyone
the
who's had that would
players,
definitely go to
the
the
people who
hospital.
played this, most of the people who played this game are perverts. They go straight to the shower room if they find out they're in a girl's body.
Yeah. I guess to be honest.
They're all Time and
Yeah.
Eternity fans, I guess.
Not gonna die.
Alright, second
Time
floor,
and Eternity.
second floor of the clock tower.
You know what's sad?
Oh,
is
I
that
love
they
this song,
were-
I love this song.
What are those glowing things underneath
one.
the blocks?
Which ones?
The glowing.
Oh, that. They're just lights for the sake of visual
Fanciness.
fanciness, I guess.
I love all the tower tracks.
Oh yeah, I love the way that Shoji Meguro uses his classical music in this game.
I think you just doomed yourself.
I think so. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
Let's see.
Edge,
Thinking.
edge.
go. Thinking.
I remember I was going to say, you know what's sad is like, well, ever since we started school days, Time and Eternity actually looks kind of tame when you think about it now.
Not to
Undo.
undo, actually.
Undo,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I
it sounds
know,
like you're saying
it's-
and do.
Yeah.
It sounds like something a creature of Star Wars would say. And do.
Basically, I'm trying to think.
Undo.
There we go. Now actually do something clever
hey.
this time, you moron.
That could be that could be like how a weird way of accepting a marriage proposal. I do.
Or imagine if you want a divorce, all you have to say is undo and poof, marriage erased.
Exactly. Alright, so...
Of course, and if it was easy, we'd probably be having a lot more marriage in the world.
Alright, so basically I'm trying to create myself a stairway.
Oh yeah, that's right, Pedro. That's right, Pedro. What exactly is special about those boxes? Oh, never mind. Those are the fuse boxes. So I guess that's what the fuse boxes look from the side.
So yeah. Basically, yeah, as you can see, this is the part where the stages start getting really harder to figure out.
Brutal.
Oh no, trust me, Jova. This is nothing when compared to the hard mode.
I'm almost wondering if we should do this the hard mode. Then again, I'm considering. I'm wondering.
It's just the different layouts for the puzzles. It's not really that worth showing off at all.
True. Though I am considering maybe for when I get to it for the channel, doing Shovel Knight on New Game Plus mode, just to show off how hard it is to do the final boss rush on that. Because basically, actually, I should probably explain that later. But yeah, just to give you a heads up, the boss rush mode in New Game Plus mode is absolutely brutal with Shovel Knight.
Oh no, Pedro has no points left.
Use this.
What will we ever do?
Ooh, fortunately
Oh.
I found unfortunately I found a new kind of block, which is a spring block that allows me to jump 5 blocks.
That explains the blue thing, I guess.
No. The spring blocks look like any other normal blocks. You have to figure out. You have to get on top of them to figure out if they're spring or not. Basically, spring blocks. There you go. There's one. Actually, there you go. That's what the spring blocks look like.
Okay, so you
So what
sort
does
of have
that-
to.
They
get-
look. You can actually tell from there's a spring inside them. You can tell there.
So what does that trophy do?
Oh, that trophy. It makes every single block normal. Basically, you know how there's explosive and heavier blocks? If I press square right now, every single block becomes like these blocks that I'm moving right now. Normal blocks that can...
But I take it you don't want to do that yet.
I'm saving it for a time when it's most useful. That's another really important
Hopefully
thing.
you
Save
don't
your
run out of
items.
space.
Save your items for when you really need them.
Like them.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with the cracking blocks and shit.
It's nice that you can restart at will.
No!
Not to mention, the rest of this level is pretty much, for the most part, just normal blocks anyway, so...
It's easy.
And somebody else died already.
I knew something was already coming.
3 to 4 sheep have died already.
Yeah.
No sheep were harmed in the making of this show.
We're constantly
We're
constantly being reminded of what could be our fate if we screw up.
I really like these spike blocks.
It reminds you of Sonic the Hedgehog in a way, except more deadly.
Yeah.
Implying they are
You can see
deadly
the blood.
Yeah,
Well,
but they're a bit more threatening.
If you don't have rings, not really.
But we don't have anything here.
Yeah, no rings.
No, if we die, that's it. We're dead.
Not to mention that you can even see the blood from past victims on those.
Thinking.
Come on, past Pedro, be safe. You're almost there.
I'd like to see you play these.
Maybe,
And this is on
I
easy
will.
mode, remember, Jova?
Alright,
I know, I was trying to encourage him.
Thinking. Oh, Jova, trying to encourage past people. That's like the most useless thing you can do.
Oh hey, might as well try and give him hope as opposed to dread.
Just take the encouragement.
Exactly.
Alright.
I'm from the future. I'm here to give you help.
No,
Okay, you missed a nudge.
Oh boy, you're gonna go get it.
yeah,
The
basically...
tower is crumbling beneath
Yeah,
you.
wonder
Yeah,
where
see,
this- how
you
this
see,
is gonna
in this
go.
particular part... Hold on.
Oh.
Go. In this particular part, there's an energy drink. What does the energy drink do? It allows me to jump two blocks rather than just one. So
Red ball, it gives you wings.
basically, you can still figure out every single puzzle stage in this game can be figured out without items, but the items definitely do help.
They've actually drank Red Bull.
Oh, haven't you?
Red Bull gives you wings.
No.
It tastes like every other energy drink ever.
Yeah.
Except for Monster, because that's the only one that has different flavors.
I never actually
But they're all
tried.
still shit.
I never actually tried energy drinks because, quite honestly,
Wow, you're standing on that. You're standing on the spike block for so long.
No, but it was
Because
after.
what they-
No, but it was after. But it was after the spikes came on, so it's safe.
Oh.
That block
Right.
might as well be a normal block right now. But Shiroi, I never tried out an energy drink because I'm a lazy fuck and I never do exercise.
I got it. Right, I got it.
So you got the item, yet you're not gonna use it.
I am.
They're
I'm
great.
using it right
they're
now.
great when you have a
right,
hack
you do.
left.
Made it! Awesome.
And the audience in the background screams of applause, you sick sadists.
I like how, even though he's just been through this whole ordeal, he's not, huffing and puffing or being just worn out. He's
He'll
like,
huff and he'll
hell
puff.
yes, I nailed this shit.
He'll
I'm
huff
guess-
and he'll puff and he'll blow the tower down.
Adrenaline rush, I guess.
Yeah, oh definitely. That and that I'm guessing Atlus wants to help the player feel accomplished by completing these.
Oh, yeah.
I can only imagine what a Rule 60 free version of
And
this
trust me,
would be like.
and trust me, when you're facing the harder stages of this game, whenever Vincent says something like that or the Alleluia music starts playing, trust me, you'll be singing along with those sentences with them. Trust me, it's so satisfying.
Yeah. I have to say, I wonder what a Rule 60 free version of all this would be like.
Oh, look at that! It's Orlando.
Orlando Bloom. Oh,
No, Dwebs, that blonde guy, the guy who did the bathroom ghost joke.
It's Orlando Bloom again.
He's not Orlando Bloom. He's first of all, okay, fine, whatever. Let's just go with it.
Well, first of all, the guy can. First of all, the guy isn't as bland.
Remember that blonde guy with a hat who.
I think so.
Yeah, and we were in the bathroom, and that guy went, "Ooh, look out! It's the bathroom ghost." But it's that guy. You can tell from the hat that it's him, and the clothes. So yeah, apparently even though he's divorced, apparently he's been recently having some problems with his ex-wife, maybe.
Isn't it? Hey, what is it for you? Different things. Some kind of baby.
Like I said, I have to wonder what a gender swapped version of this would be like.
It does vary person to person.
It'd be exactly the same as this, only the girl's cheating on the guy.
After me.
Yeah.
That would be interesting in some way. I don't know why.
And also very rare because in all the soaps and TV shows and games and that I've seen, it's almost always guy cheats on.
Question.
Yeah.
Shiroi. If you ever had an argument with, I don't know, maybe a brother or a friend of yours, a guy who's your friend or something, like, have you had an argument with anyone of the male gender?
Yes.
Yeah, me.
Well.
Yeah.
Really? When was that?
Well, in that case, Shiroi, I hope you're happy. Because of you, that one guy has had to deal with this. Thank you, Shiroi.
Try this one on.
Oh, I see.
Vince, you didn't tell me you've had to deal with this.
It was a joke, Jova.
I know, Dwibs. I was.
He's continuing the joke, Dwibs. You're the one who ruined it now.
God
Dang
damn
it,
it.
Dwibs!
I'm
you ruined
sorry.
the show.
Twib, serial joke ruiner. I ruin characters and jokes.
Yes.
And thus a new joke was born.
So yeah, sorry guys. All this.
Oh, here it is. The spring block explanation.
All this. The entire plot of Catherine hinged on me. I admit it. Cuff me. Cuff me.
Okay then.
So yeah.
Besides, I can defend myself. I'm a lawyer.
So yeah, if you find a spring block, be sure to try to use it because it's going to be very useful to help climb it.
Hey, why are you dragging me into it? I'm not a killer. Sure you aren't, Apollo.
Anyway, I also bought an energy drink from the salesman.
They say it's about
Oh, Dwibs. Now you're actually making me look forward to Apollo Justice. That's quite an achievement.
Yeah. Well, the
there you go.
second
See,
and third case,
guys. There's a survey that 70% of men cheat on their women, and that same survey says that 40% of women cheat. So yeah, men cheat a lot more than women do. Apparently.
Really? A study claims that people attempt to
Actually, on the radio, it was either earlier this year or at the end of last year, there was a group of people who said that the excuse some men will make is that it's in their genes. I think man or woman, that's a poor man's excuse.
Anyway,
Yeah.
or a poor woman's excuse.
It's a poor human being's excuse.
I'll say.
Yeah.
A momentary
Swashbuckling
thrill, huh?
Console War Regiment Musketeer comms. We are unbiased.
Exactly.
Most of the time.
Unless you're David Cage. Then we
Or
hate you.
Skip Woods.
Yeah.
Or Matoma Toriyama. Well, actually,
Kruger.
Jimmy.
Oh my god, a game that actually manages to talk about the emotions of love without being cheesy about it.
What are you going to say, Jova? Actually, what?
In a nutshell, you're trying to get rid of the
I was wondering if maybe we really are biased with Toriyama, considering, a lot of the stuff he does.
I really love the clever.
Is kind of,
I really love
brought up.
I really love the clever dialogue we get from these talks about,
Well, I've never really... Dialogue like this, whether it's good or not, I've never really,
Let me guess, sullen.
He was saying that usually when we look for a love partner,
It'd be like something you see more...
We usually look for someone that compensates our own flaws and shit.
Yeah, no, but I'd rather be...
You see 50 Shades of Grey, this is how it's done.
Yeah, I'm not... If it's an actual person actually saying that stuff, it just comes off as really awkward to me. But no.
Nah, I can see where you're going. It's not.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
It's too artsy for me.
Anyway, question.
Seems you're getting used to the machine-based traps as well.
Yeah, Yosuke, we get it. You're good with machines.
Machine.
Like that now.
Machine!
Machines!
Seriously, this is my headcanon. Yosuke went nuts after Persona 4.
They don't exist in the real world anymore.
And so he's decided to make all these traps.
And he became a deity in the process.
If someone of the same sex as you hit on your significant other, what would you do? Step in and end it, or trust your lover?
Ooh,
What was the question?
Actually,
I think I may want to...
Actually, I'd have gone for the other option.
Step in
Me
and
too.
end it?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Shiroi?
Because my friend betrayed me.
Your trial.
And I don't like betrayal. How is this evil? Catherine, what signals are you sending me here?
Catherine values trust, I guess. Anyway, Shiroi, what would you pick? What would you pick?
Okay, it depends on how far it would have gotten.
Ah, okay. I personally,
if it was a friend, though, I'd step in. If it was a friend, like no.
Personally, I would trust Vanessa. I don't really have any reasons to.
Ah, it's actually really split down the middle.
It's the same here. I don't have any reason not to trust Alice, so.
Is that? Wait a minute. Was that for that question, or how many people were split on the Last of Us sending?
It's like the running animation there.
Looks so goofy.
Yeah, I like it. It's funny.
Try to calm
Vincent, that could be like Vincent struggling to get up the stairs. Don't worry, I'm coming, Catherine.
No, not up the down escalator.
That's funny. The guy asks, just climb the tower like normal. Yeah, I don't think so.
Just stop throwing weird shit at. Just stop throwing. He might as well just say, "Stop throwing weird shit at me, Atlus."
Oh my! And do an undo there.
And then Atlus would go, "No, Vincent, that's what we do."
What does the book do?
The book allows me to kill any of my enemies that are in nearby.
Why didn't you grab it then?
Because I have an energy drink. I can only carry one item at a time. And the energy drink is more useful.
Hey Pedro, I noticed that you couldn't undo there right next to the ant for some reason.
I can, it's just that I chose not to.
No. The undo icon had a no thingy in front of it, so that meant you couldn't undo.
Oh, that! It's because right. While I was using the energy drink, I think. Yeah, there are specific moments. I think it's one of those during one of those moments where I'm jumping or something like that. I can only do it when I'm movement stopped, I think. Hold on, I'll wait till it happens again so I can.
Undo.
Figuring it out. Yeah. It's amazing how weirdly fitting the tracks are.
Yeah.
Why did just put in Giles' theme? It goes with everything.
Yeah.
Except funerals.
Anyway, thinking. Come on, past me. You can do this. I'm trying to see if I can get through this.
Who's encouraging the past now?
I'm trying to see if I can figure this out without using the energy drink.
Because you don't want to waste.
Well, you can do it, past Pedro.
Yes,
I think.
That's another great thing that I love about the items. They create an extra element of managing your resources and shit.
An extra layers finesse, you could say.
Exactly.
I wonder if you're gonna do. Are you gonna do a part where it shows all your deaths?
No, sorry. We already saw a few deaths in this playthrough anyway. They're all the same. It's just them falling and love is over.
Yeah. Again, it should have said life is over.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Shouldn't it be? Shouldn't it be?
No more.
Shouldn't it be? Spikes don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Well, what would you think of it? What would you think about it? That song would actually be very fitting in this game. Seriously, you're getting hurt because of broken love.
True.
And you're pondering what love truly is here.
Alright, so...
Love, what is love? Love is over. It's over for good.
Alright, fortunately, that block is still touching the edges. So it still it still didn't fall. So again, thinking.
Whoa!
There we go.
You really timed that one.
I did. Come on.
You know, it's such a shame. I can barely remember the names of these classic tunes to some point.
Alright, I basically I cave in and used it.
You've wasted your drink. Oh. Ugh.
That would have hurt.
Quite.
That would be a great commercial for a Red Bull. Drink Red Bull and then be able to jump higher than before.
I'd buy it.
You know what's weird? Hey, you know what? That actually could actually think about it when you think about how much it energizes you for the split sec before you have a crash.
Remove enemies.
Exactly, remove enemies. Basically, like these ants, for example. There you go.
What is with those ants? And oh my god, did they just have skeletons there for a bit?
Apparently, yeah.
But they're supposed to have exoskeletons.
I'm pretty sure Atlus is just going for the cartoony skeleton thing. Anyway.
It's just it. Ants have been discovered to have... Oh, you can move several of those in a row.
Yeah, it was taught to me in an earlier part. Basically, I can move a conjunction of various blocks as long as none of them is one of those too heavy to move blocks. Alright, keep going, keep going.
It is now officially March 1st in the
ants
UK.
in this one?
Oh, nice. It's also here. My time zone is exactly the same as yours, so for me too.
Okay.
Weird, because I thought Portugal was actually in a different time zone position than the...
actually, no, Jobo. We actually have the exact same time.
So you guys are lined up with each other?
I have the exact same time as Dwibs. I have the exact same time as Blue Blood, who's also British.
So technically, Jova, you're living in last month now.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Let me see if I had the same time as Shuri.
Even better when we go through different seasons. I guess I'll be in after. I guess you'll be in the guys after.
Yeah, it's also the same time in Wales.
Yeah, I guess you could say we're after last season.
That movie was so glorious, wasn't it?
No, we all have the same time.
Not for Dwibs, definitely.
It was my pick for the worst film of all time until I saw Ballistic.
We have to show Shuri Ballistic at some point, or at least our commentary.
Yeah, we can have her watch the film alongside.
Trust me, Shuri.
I'll be a viewer.
Trust me, Shuri.
Alan McElroy and Chaos make Mark Region look like Steven Spielberg.
Anyway, the next part, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be facing the boss. So see you then.
See you then.
See you then.